vagabond!
What, but you think you should listen to Sigismund's bitch? Enough!
What's he talking about?
You clearly don't know your own men. Although this one is Sigismund's man. We've already had the honor.
They're making up shit to avoid the gallows!
So that's why you were so keen to avoid that battle.
We were defending the castle as you ordered!
Throw him in the cell with Nebak.
I'm sure you'll get on just fine together.
You're making a terrible mistake!
We'll see about that.
Zizka, you want it at the gate?
Shit, I'm not done with you yet.
What do you want here, you swine?
I'm doing what I do best, and you're getting in my way again. Fate, I suppose. We have the same fairy godmothers. Whores.
You dog! You're in the mood for jokes? After what you did here in the fortress? Give me one good reason I shouldn't strangle you on the spot.
Strangling your rescuer would be a mistake, Yaramir. A big mistake. And most likely a mortal sin.
Rescuer?
Why do you think you're still alive? Thanks to me. I persuaded Zizka not to get—
Don't listen to him!
And a loyal servant of King Sigismund, and our Sir Otto von Burgau. Just like you, sir. Or am I mistaken?
Otto von Burgau?
Indeed. While these two support that drunken, good-for-nothing Wenceslas.
Why did you help him?
It was a direct order from—
What order?
Gain Zizka's trust and stop his perfidious raiding once and for all. Unfortunately, getting away from here in time and warning Sir Otto about the trap was harder than and that's why I'm locked up here now. In any case, you wouldn't be alive without—
Where's my...
Your sword? I have to admit, your father did a good job.
You won't look so pleased with yourself when I'm gutting you.
I'm not sure you'll get the opportunity if either of us has a chance of getting out. Surprisingly, I have better prospects than you two.
Who would pay a...
And he's close by. Unlike Lord Hanush is at the other end of the...
Zizka would have to be out.
Really?
Have you started
People like
Game for
Zizka know
Lions?
coin is more important than revenge. You can't bay a band of mercenaries with nice feelings. Besides, seeing what happened, I don't think Zizka is going to want to... And I wouldn't expect him to wait around until a messenger brings a ransom from Ratar. One way or another. He won't have any need for you. Either of you. And that's when my... Are you afraid?
I'm gonna get you.
No one's yet built the gallows I'll swing from, boy.
I don't think Henry's planning to hang you. He's more likely to rip your gut open. And I'll be glad to help him.
When did you start recruiting Radzig's people, Eric?
What's the matter? Lost your tongue?
I think he was looking for
I can eat that F for lunch.
Swine!
Yeah,
You better hope
eat
your
that
father
ass
pays
and
a nice
pull up
fat
with the
ransom.
grass. I'm
Rot in
pull up
hell!
with the ass.
Eric! We're just about to do some gutting.
There's no time for it.
There's always time for this.
Wait, what the fuck?
We've got to flee now!
What the hell is this build?
There'll be time when we meet again.
What the fuck was that?
Fuck it!
Damn.
I could eat that everything.
Praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ. Gentlemen.
It's Godwin!
You know, I thought I'd be carrying your bodies home.
Can you even deliver a letter?
I will get
Oh,
those
gotta get
fuckers.
fucked up the asshole in bed.
They're riding to Trusky. You were right.
All you had to do
That's
was trust
terrifying.
us.
Trust you.
A
When you
season
came at me
4
with von
fucking
Berg.
part this
Sorry,
OTP.
but my eye does.
Maybe we wouldn't have come at anyone with an army and weren't cozying up with that bastard.
Then we got off on the wrong foot, all right. But it's too right.
You're not the only.
Well, let's start with you, Captain. I am Jan of Trotznov. These days in the service of Jan Sokol of Lamberg and Margrave Prokop of Luxembourg.
Prokop? Jobst of
What am I
Luxembourg's
playing
brother.
against?
What a coincidence. We're here at Jobst's instigation.
Well, Sir Hans, the problem is Prokop is at this very moment in Sigismund's jail in Pressburg on account of Jobst's treachery, which doesn't exactly.
I've never seen this before in my life. He's literally almost.
We know about his
past. Already.
but it seems he's changed his mind and sided with. After all,
What the
we
fuck
came
am I
here to
playing
try to make
against?
Lord von Bergov and the League of Lords turn.
Jobst can be very convincing. And then all of a
I've never seen
sudden,
this
his
before in my
dagger. I've seen him twist and turn so many times. Be that as it may, what you said means.
Aye. But what I want to know is how it came about that instead of delivering a letter, those boys joined our.
Von Bergov maneuvered us into it. Zizka here attacked us first, and then von Bergov. And Istvan.
And Istvan was actually working for von Bergov all this time.
Where did you pick up that bastard, Zizka?
When I came here, I was putting together a band, and he turned up, along with Eric and a couple of others.
You recruited him. Just like.
Lord Capon.
No way. He's
When you
kiting
do
all
what
the way
I
up.
do, you
This
don't
guy's
get.
a
And
complete
he was good at
psycho.
our trade.
Oh, I'm so cooked. He's just deleting the whole way.
How did Semyon
Jesus
come?
Christ,
Von
this guy's a
Berghoff is a
complete
bad
psychopath.
master.
Fuck.
And you're not the only ones who don't like what Sigismund's doing in Bohemia. It wasn't hard finding allies who hate him. What actually happened to Semyon?
Unfortunately, they're all dead. Von Berg.
And?
They murdered them.
And?
And we
not
helped.
super
Well-
not worth.
Sometimes it's hard to know what's going on.
We thought.
I know. You thought
They
they
were
were
dead
with me,
twice,
and
that's
I
2
wanted to
kills,
kill.
so-
Don't blame yourself.
But Sigismund most of all. If he hadn't come and taken the king captive
Come
and
on,
started
bot lane.
looting and plundering.
Oh
Amen.
no. No. Oh. Fuck.
If you're in
off.
Sokol's service, as you said,
Waging war.
There's a fine line between waging.
As a man of your experiences must. And since King Wenceslas and Prokop are imprisoned and the Czech noblemen are useless, we're doing the best we can alongside Sokol. We're making life difficult for the traitors who are in league with Sigismund. And Otto von Bergov is traitor.
Dude, I'm literally playing against a mentally ill person. It's kind of wild.
did you want to kill?
Of course. But
the fuck
just
am I
making
playing
his life hell
against?
was enough. Making sure he lost as much.
So you were doing the same as Toth was doing in Sasau, in Sigismund's service? Or maybe
I suppose so. I also understood from what he
I
said
don't
that
know
he'd
enough
been
range to really
harassing a
counter
bit.
him. He feels like a really
no,
good matchup
Istvan
into me.
took Talmberg Castle. He assembled a huge force and almost seized control of the entire Sasau region. The whole region had to band together to put an end to his...
And did you?
I should say so.
You see then, this whole region also banded together against... And who did you say the...
What the?
Why do you think Istvan joined you? when he's on Sigismund's side?
That's a good question. Either he just needed coin and joined the first band he came across, and when he found out who I was, he secretly did an about-face and planned to... Or he was already Sigismund.
I am so lost within all this.
Why did Istvan let you ambush von Bergov instead of telling him you were at Nebukov? If he's...
Well, that's not so mysterious. What's more, I kept everyone inside the fortress before the battle, for that precise reason. So, although it's true he wanted to avoid that battle, while we're on the subject of Istvan...
It's a pretty ugly... As Lord Capon said, he went marauding in our Sasau region, and his commander, Markvart, killed my mother and stepfather while they were raising our village.
That's a long list.
Well, I understand you were out to harm von Bergov.
We saw you meet up with his garrison. It looked like a friend.
You killed all my...
And you killed my men.
War is a nasty business, Captain.
What? Tell that to...
Yeah, war is a nasty business, but your men wanted to rape innocent women.
Nobody raped anybody. I personally...
Well...
Like I said, in my trade, It's hard to keep them reined in sometimes, but I do my best.
Do you know Catherine?
Who?
The girl from by the pond.
No.
You killed your own man to protect...
Looks like it, doesn't it? Nobody has tried anything...
How did you manage to set that trap in the ravine so quickly?
I have my...
Come on! I think...
I'll give you a piece of advice, Lord.
If there's one thing I can't figure out...
Or would you rather...
Certainly not.
I have the feeling it wasn't God who sent you, but my guardian Hanush, eh?
He dropped by to see me just as the bishop was kicking me out of my parish. He said you'd been gone suspiciously long, and I was wondering where I was going to live. So we made a deal that I'd go and check... I think so too.
What are we gonna do?
We can't stay here. God, no. We should get ready to leave. Von Bergov may have lost lots of men, but he won't take this... Word will get out about his humiliation, and the...
Where will we go?
I don't know yet. What about that Yobs?
He's still somewhere in
So the best thing would be for all of us to go back to Ratai.
That sounds like a...
You see? Oh, and would you like me to take another look at your eye?
Is medicine another of your skills?
Giving the last rites isn't the only thing I can do.
All right, then. You could look at the bandage for a start. The stench.
Sorry about your...
You're lucky it was this one. It must be cursed. I almost lost it as it... And then you came along. Still, I have no one to blame. I'll hand out orders and come and join you in the fort. Sir Hans can take you there.
Oh, God. Holy shit!
Don't worry. I'm sure it doesn't look half as bad as it feels.
It started to fester. I'll have to clean that out.
Just get it over with.
Will he survive?
With God's help.
That's not what I asked.
The wound isn't deep. As long as
So...
he won't lose his eye.
We all do. We're leaving early in the morning before von Bergov.
Can we help somehow?
Aye. Go and keep your hands off. But if you really want to be useful,
I think I know where I'm going to need your help.
Leave me out of it. I'm still seeing stuff.
I'll be happy to help.
We should say a few words for those who can no longer dig their graves. It's been a hellishly long day today. Thank God we managed to survive until evening at least. Now it's time to go to those who were not so lucky.
At least they now have eternal peace from everything. And they don't have to choose a lesser evil.
I couldn't help overhearing you talking about that tragedy in Samin. Was that also the choice?
It's really a shame you didn't arrive earlier, Godwin.
Why? Do you think things would have turned out differently?
I don't know. Aldo was truly guilty, but to kill and to punish are two different things.
God gave us the power to punish. But we have to deal with our consciences ourselves. If you don't watch out, you'll end up drowning in all that spilt blood. Well, maybe all these hardships will be for the best in the end. Everything has a reason. In the end, we're the lucky ones. We're still alive, unlike others, right?
Some of them might have fallen even by my hand.
I understand. Trust me, it's all the same to them now. The best thing you can do for their souls, and yours, to find peace, is to dig graves for them. But enough of that. We still have another burning question here. Why didn't von Berghoff come with you to the battle in person?
He was expecting an important visitor. Someone from Prague was supposed to be bringing this God's Finger thing.
God's Finger? What's that?
I have no idea. People were...
We're here! Would you please take care of those poor wretches?